Welcome, Capricorn, to your end of the month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the end month. How exciting. Some exciting things going on this month. Best message. At that lunar eclipse, remember that can still bring in good things for the next couple of months. It doesn't have to be 100% now. Let's see what's going on. And we are getting ready for Mercury retrograde, right? If I remember right, it starts on the 22nd. So I will do also a reading for that as well, of what to expect for your sign through Mercury retrograde. Just like we did the lunar eclipse one. Let's see what's going on. So be sure to watch out for that reading as well. And the future here coming up. Okay, guys, we have the Six of Keys coming out with the crescent moon. This is talking about there was a time in your life that could be feeling like, I'm having a little struggles, I'm having a little bit of difficulties, and this card is saying you can relax now because it feels like more abundance is coming your way. This is where the gates are really starting to open up for you. It's like I've done what I'm supposed to do. This card, of course, is a waxing moon, as we can see that. So the waxing moon is talking about how the exciting time of increase and abundance and growth is coming towards you. All the efforts that you've been putting out through whatever external circumstances you've been going through are now taking a turn as the stars are starting to align for you at the end of the month. So if you felt like everything was kind of doom and gloom, you might have lost something here and there, maybe money or a love relationship, or however it is that you've really been struggling on this situation. It's talking about this great opportunity for increased fulfillment. Okay, so if you feel like things financially have been tight, you can relax now because things are going to start shifting for your favor as this waxing moon is coming towards you. Okay. Very nice. Feeling like you're going to start reaping the rewards that you've been actually looking for. Okay. Start feeling that during the Mercury retrograde. Within the lookout over here. And this is what it is too. It's like I've been watching things burn around me. I've been watching all my red flags. It's just a telltale sign that it just feels like every time I turn around, something's burning, something's on fire, something's doing this, something's doing that. And now it's saying you don't have to be on the lookout anymore. Over here, Capricorn, everything is turning in your favor finally. So where you feel like maybe you burned some bridges or things have just burned around you. Maybe you're burning money for something and it didn't come through. Now you can feel like, I'm going to, get those things back one way or another. Archangel Raphael coming out. This is a healthier place for you with the Archangel Raphael card coming out saying this is a healthier step forward. Archangel Raphael is about health. So if you've had any health issues and you feel like you're burned and drained and fatigued, then remember this is also talking about energy flowing back to you as well, where you definitely can relax and feel like things are finally coming together, getting the rest, getting the better state of mind, as well as you can also manifest with the 8 over here. We're seeing that 8 just got out of numerology. So still seeing those numbers. That's just the way it is, right? But this is talking about oftentimes, if you find this person could actually be also coming in the guise of a person. So you might, feel like this energy is very helpful. And this is going to actually help you achieve things within your personal life. So this could even have this person coming towards you and you think, oh my God, you're helping me so much. You're like an earth angel, right? But they're actually being guided by the divine, right? This is divine timing. They send these people to you on purpose. So next card coming out. all caught in the runes. So everything that you feel like you've been caught up in, or everything's a disaster, or, you know, everything's been going wrong, everything's going to make a major turnaround. The King of Forces, saying that now you're in control of the situation. So you're not going to feel like you're in this lookout anymore, as you're starting to gain more control of how to do things. Your intuition's going to spark, but you're going to feel like you've got the reins back where you need to take control. And the forces seem to kind of be in your hands. So metaphorically, we can say you can kind of feel like you have the force all of a sudden. You're just like, whoa, everything now all of a sudden is falling into place instead of being around me where everything I touch is turning to fire, right? So now you have Archangel Gabriel. Wow, a lot of angels coming out. So you have a lot of divine assistance around you as they're bringing these people also into your life to also help. Look at that fated meeting. So definitely, wow, right off the right off the Raphael. So it definitely is some kind of fated meaning that you're going to meet this person for maybe career reasons, business reasons, love reasons, however it is. This actually feels more financial in a lot of ways for you guys. It really does, because of the financial burnout. And that's what I'm trying to, you know, that's really what I'm looking at, is like there's been some financial burnouts going on. So this fated meeting is actually from the divine to say, I need you to meet this person because they're going to help you on your career. They're going to give you a career. They're going to give you the jump start that you need. If you're looking for a financial advisor, they're going to give you the right type of financial advisor. So this way, this person can come in and say, oh yeah, I can look at this and say, this is what needs to happen. So very beautiful in its own way. Wow. This is going to put you back on track. Wow. Okay. For winter through, summer through winter, if those of you in, Australia, New Zealand area, of course it would be winter right now, so then you would see it all the way through your summertime. For those of you in places it's not winter, it's getting ready to be summer, this is going to work all the way through summer, all the way through winter, starting at the end of the month, as they're helping you get back on track. So you are going to feel this huge shift. So there's definitely a huge shift coming for you, where you're going to feel this increase. And intuitively, there's a lot of things going on around you. There could even be things that you're secretly holding on to as you're actually watching this. Maybe you're not allowing other people to know exactly what's going on within your life either, right? So I'm kind of holding these as my own secrets. So, you know, I don't want other people to know about my business, what's going on in my world. So even if you start feeling a shift, my friends, you could even be like, just kind of like on the watch out, but not allowing others to know what you're really doing. They might even think it's kind of suspicious behavior. Why are you acting so suspicious? And this is because I am in tune to what's going on around me. And now it feels like there's something a little different going on. Well, there is, because you're going to feel this shift coming through, especially as we're getting through Mercury retrograde. You might even run into this person, this what we call kind of like our earth angel, this divinely ran into, and they can kind of, maybe they're even kind of psychically looking towards you. Maybe that's where it is. And kind of seeing what's going on, and you could be kind of scratching your head going, well, how do you know? How is it, how do you know how I feel? They may be empathic. They have some kind of like psychic gift going on over here with the high priestess, and it could throw you off guard. This for some of you, definitely. You could feel like they know more than they should on a financial advice or however this is, but it's going to make you kind of scratch your head. There's that manifestation with the manifestation. And maybe you had manifested someone, you know, please bring someone in to help me. Please bring in this job, or somebody who understands what's going on within my life. And here comes this person. It could be an Aries who's running right into you. It could even be a Pisces or a Cancer, you know, who has extra empathy, that feels very psychic. But however it is, they're definitely rushing towards you to passionately help you out so that you don't feel like you're caught in the ruins anymore. It's just something that they're saying to you. As you have the Nine of Pentacles over here, which is saying, because I don't see how I'm going to get out of this situation, but it is definitely shifting, right? And it's kind of like overindulging also within the situation, because that means you could be giving too much energy to the lookout, right? Watching your P's and Q's over here so things don't burn around you. that was almost could be like compulsive. And maybe they're saying that too. You're compulsively looking at something too much. But they're like, you'd be like, yeah, well, you don't live my shoes. Um, every time I think something's going good, it hits the fan, right? So of course you're overly aware with the high priestess, you know, but remember you have to give it room, right? Now you're going to have to give it room so that it can shift without being compulsive of negative energy, right? Of it always going to shit, right? So, and it almost feels like this person, this could be an Aries or, like I said, or a water sign coming in. This Archangel Raphael, who is a Pisces, and that's a Pisces card. Well, because he always comes up as the King of Cups. He doesn't have to really be, but we always see him as water because he's of health. But the overall message here is they could be telling you too, you don't need to, I don't want you to hold on to that. We're going to fix this, right? Or I'll fix this love or something of this nature. So with the Nine of Cups over here, when the King of Forces, it's saying, by the mid-month, the mid part of the end month, let's put it that way, right? Not mid-month, but end part of the end month. Maybe somewhere around the 20, maybe the 25th or so, you're going to have this idea that you are back in control of the situation. You do have the power of the King of Forces. It feels like, as you let it go, it's coming towards you and you're really reaping your rewards. It's saying you will reap the rewards as soon as you don't over obsess about the situation, right? Because we could see that Nine of Cups really coming towards you. You're going to feel the shift anyway, so it doesn't really much matter, right? It's just that it'll make you feel more relaxed and a lot better if you allow it to go with the flow. The Archangel Gabriel coming in, it's talking about signs and synchronicities. It's talking about looking at the signs and synchronicities around you so that you're fully aware now that, everything is going to be okay. Bigger, better things are coming in, right? And not having to worry so much. So it's really going to, spark this not having to worry. With the faded meaning over here, you're kind of looking at them, there's a little worry, you just got out of a lookout. If you've been taken for advantage within a situation, which you thought maybe was a good situation, and then it turned ugly. With the Five of Swords, you're going to be a little more wary of the faded meaning. Remember, it's divinely done. You have all these angels around it. But of course, you're going to be a little wary. You don't want to be taken advantage of again. You don't want someone coming in to steal your sword. So it feels like you're going to be a little extra cautious. There's some caution behind this faded meaning on if you can really believe what they're saying. Right? Because it just feels like with the Eight of Swords, you have this anxiety of, from the past, right? Some anxiousness going on. Are they really going to help me? Are they really going to get this done? Is this really going to help the situation? But it's a very good call. I want you to know that with the judgment. It is a healthy, good call. They're here to help you. They're not here to hurt you. And I can tell, within the past over here, you've had your ups and downs within situations. So it's probably your trust level right now. It might be a little low. But it says have faith in knowing that the judgment call is coming your way for blessings. And it's a healthy blessing. Well, we know it's going to be a healthy blessing because we have the Archangel Raphael saying, yes, I'm bringing in this faded person, getting you back on track for your victory through the summer and the winter. Or like I said, for the other hemisphere, it's going to be the winter through the summer. Yeah. But it's going to be some moderation and it's going to take some patience, some time, and some definitely feeling the waters out, right? Because you're still a little weary, right? You're going to be a little weary, my friends. But the whole thing is the Nine of Cups over here is saying you're on your way to this big increase of what you really truly want, which is really falling into place for this time period, right? It could be for the next 5 months, 6 months, right? But I still see the doubts and insecurities going on. Maybe not so much insecurities as much as doubts, suspicions about that. And that's why you're taking it moderate. Look, if you don't 100, right, believe something, at least you're moderately moving, right? You're testing the waters, my friends. And that's really what Spirit says is go ahead, test the waters. Because the more you test the waters, the more you're going to realize that you're going to want to make more leaps and faiths, faithful jumps, right? Because you're going to find the strength within this situation. Not so much, it doesn't even have to be the strength within you. Actually, this strength is the strength within the situation because you're more worried about the fated meeting, right, of this person who says they're going to help you, right? So you're going to find the strength within the situation and be like, yes, I see where you're coming from. I get this now, right? And for some of you might even be consulting a psychic about the situation. You know, you might be saying, I need my psychic. I want to know. That way I can use more discernment about the situation, right? I want to see what they have to say. And some of you do, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and let's get very beautiful reading, which is just bringing a lot of increase to you. See what an overall card is too for the reading before we're done. Besides the strength, I see the strength within the situation and the world turning as you're walking out of this old burning world into a beautiful world. You got the Ten of Pentacles coming up. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Wow, with the Queen of Wands. Wow, amazing. And at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles saying that there is support. Wow, that's so. Definitely supporting through this person, this company, this whoever this is that's coming towards you. Remember, companies can also, take on energies of signs, right? If they were built, in December 16th, we'll say, then they're Sagittarius, right? So they take on energies of themselves just like your animals do. Everything does. But you do have the Ten of Pentacles over here, so it's saying you will have the success within the situation as soon as you really get, into having the better understanding of the situation. Okay, so very beautiful. Let's get out some daily healing cards. We're just helping out the situation of emotions and thinking. Okay, my friends, what we got? Foster patience came out. Well, that I can actually see though too, because you will have to foster some patience over here when it comes to the Temperance, right? Because you're moving moderately as you're testing waters. So it does. It says, foster the patience so that way you can see the overall thing, right? You want to move too fast, move too slow, get too worked up. Enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. So it wants you to watch the process unfold. Wow. And those of you who it is a love situation, look at this. Got one for the love. Express your love through your deeds. So if you know that this is a new, beautiful, fated person coming through, you just express your love and you also just enjoy the process and allow it to unfold. Okay, like I said, I see more career in here than I do love, but for some of you, it could literally be love. Okay, we don't always ask specific questions about these situations because everybody's dealing with different things. Because you could say, I'm married, so this is not that. It has to be career, right? Or somebody could say, I have the best career on the planet. I own my own business, so that's not going to happen. So it has to be love. And that's how we keep these readings going. Right, that's why we don't ask specific questions. That way it can unfold. And for some of you, it could be even unfolding in both ways. You could really be fostering patience as you're really working very hard within your business and then having this beautiful fated person coming in who's going to show you this ultimate, passion and, strength. So you could also see it that way as well because we have a lot of cups as well. Okay. Very beautiful, but remember to always look for the signs and synchronicities. We just did that with the reading of numerology as well. So if you're not, if you're not sure what the 111444 and all those things are, you can go watch your numerology reading. Okay, and that will help you out as well. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.